Hello there everyone, here we are, having just cleared out the last remnants of shape-shifting scum here in the Seven Suns trading coster. Oh. Seems that Leola Axehand insists we seek an audience with Scar if we have not already. If he wishes, then I will speak with him. Where is he? We should seek the sanction of the Flaming Fist. Scar awaits us at the headquarters there in the southwest quadrant of the city. Well, we were heading there not too far from now, so somewhere here. I suppose we can look around a little bit though. Nice little fountain here. So I believe we were also tasked with exploring the Merchant League. And, familiar face, somewhat familiar. Aldeth Sashenstar, who we, for those that don't remember, I believe we located him in the Cloakwood amidst some quarreling with the Shadow Druids there. He instructed us to come meet him at the Merchants League, presumably that is where we are now, and find our reward here. He recognizes us. It is he, Aldeth Sashenstar. So glad to have met us, especially at a time like this, and speak with us privately. Well, of course, we will listen. What is it that you have to say? Sorry for all the hiding and skulking, but dire events are afoot. He's one of the principal shareholders of the Merchants Consortium. He shares ownership with two others, Irlin Tree and Zoril Miar, two very distinguished gentlemen. When he returned from the hunting trip, thanks to us, he found that the two partners had gone under some profound changes, nothing physical or overt, but something far more sinister. Well, go on. What is so sinister? Although Xevric already has his suspicions. As if they have become wholly different people while he was gone. They take an active interest in squandering their resources on frivolous and stupid ideas. The company will be in shambles in but a few weeks if they continue. We've already helped him once, he asks for assistance again. Well, what do you want us to do? He will introduce us as old friends, and will quarter all of us in the guest chambers, then we can investigate using magic or any of the other skills we possess. Learn as much as we can, take a couple of days, and then report back. Sounds like an easy job. We'll do it. Follow him in. We may begin the investigation as soon as we're inside. On the second floor, he will await us. I suppose we can take this quick detour before we proceed to Scar. If there are more doppelgangers afoot, he'll want to know. Oh, this place is nice. Looks nicer than the last. Well, sure, continue. He thinks that we should contact the superior Brandalar. He might be able to help us in our investigation. This could either be a setup, an elaborate ruse, or perhaps they genuinely mean to aid us and are disturbed by the shift in their superiors. Merchant. Childhood friends. Well, yes, of course. He says to be careful. Is there a reason why we should? Irlin Tree and Zoril have been acting strange, he confirms. They don't seem to be their usual selves. Please come out and say this up front. I think we can risk the investigation and be honest. If the truth be known, Aldeth hired us to investigate his partners. Is there anything that you know that would help us? Search Zoril's office on the second floor, we might turn something up. So, either an ambush or actual evidence, I'm guessing. Just a few more merchants and nice looking furniture here. Speak with a merchant or two, and then make our way upstairs. It's the reason why we should. Thank you for the information. So they seem to be of one mind. And once more, look quite similar. Perhaps I divulged a bit more information than I should have already. But we'll see. Down upstairs. Is Zoril here? Is Zoril and Brandalar. That's the one we were told to meet with. And Aldeth is around here somewhere as well. Start with Brandalar. Hopefully he's not actually within earshot of Zoril here. Commander Brandalar leads the household guard. Seems to know Aldeth quite well, and does not remember us. Well, don't you know, I presume that we are whispering at this point if this is Erlentree and Zorl's right over here. Aldeth has hired us on to investigate his partners. They've been acting strangely as of late. He's glad for our honesty. To tell us the truth, he's been somewhat suspicious of his other employers as well. They have not been themselves, completely callous outlook on the future of the business. They are not who they say they are, or have had their minds taken over. Fortunately, there's nothing he can do, because they're his employers. Must be a at-will working state. If he can turn a blind eye, then he might allow us to investigate what they've been up to, and find some hard proof that exposes what's been happening. What do you say? Well, sure, we might as well work together. Come back and see him immediately. Alright, yes, look, speedy boots. Just a couple of more merchants and a bartender. Doesn't recognize us, new to the Merchants League, matters little. Doesn't have anything to drink. Masters haven't ordered any new booze. Oh, these are disastrous decisions after all. Kind of thoughtless of them, but they've been acting weird for a little while.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
Friends of Aldeth, he'd love to get us to know us better, but he's awfully busy. Oh, History of the North. It's a good read. Is Aldeth's office or someone else's? Oh. The locked desk. Interesting. Corin, could you give me a hand here in the office? Well, he's on his way over there. I'll stop by over here super quick just to see if Aldeth is here after all. Just the cook. No snot-nosed brats causing trouble here. Better scram before she gives us a whipping. Zorl. Oh, is that just Aldeth? That's Aldeth. It looks familiar. Okay. So Erlentree is probably elsewhere. Sneaky Corin will take a look inside here. Make sure there's no traps about. Better put that armor back on, actually, just in case. Take a look. Ooh. Gold pieces and some letters. We will help ourselves to these letters for now. Or two of them. Shalak. As long as Aldeth lives, he is a great threat to all of us. He's friends with the mercenaries who have been stirring up so much trouble in the south. Confides his fears it could be disastrous. This is from your friend. Shalak, glad that we were successful in disposing of Zorl. This does not bode well, not at all. With his identity, should be able to infiltrate more into the Merchants League, kill Erlentree as soon as possible, and then that fop, Aldeth. Well, I'll wear this ring so we have some inventory space. And, Corin has less dubious morals. Helps himself to a little bit of gold for all the trouble we've been through. Pleases that now count Erlentree among their number, but must kill Aldeth Sashenstar, so it seems he is next. A foppish dilettante with no skill and little intellect. Someone has a bitter enmity with Aldeth, it seems. Have your skills withered, right back soon when you have killed him. So, I think we'll have to share this knowledge with Brandalar and Sashenstar as well. But before we do that, I will speak with this Zorl.
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such
Must be his
a
childhood
personage.
friends. Well, yes, we have been friends since we are kids. So we're good friends with Dabron as well. Dabron? Don't remember his older brother, or just his brother. Most interesting. Well, let's speak with Brandalar real quick. Found some documents that you might find very interesting. Take a look. Erlentree and Zorl are obviously doppelgangers. He wants us to track down and kill every one of those monstrous shapeshifters. Alright, we'll share with Sashenstar. We would have to agree that something is unusual about your partners. Keep up the investigations. Oh, well, there you go. Are any of these doppelgangers? That seems to be so. We will storm upstairs, and Erlentree is likely still at large here. Dispatch him and return to Aldeth. Oh, there's a lot of doppelgangers up here. I think we can handle them without the use of magic. Just go ahead and blitz them. A lot of them, though. That's more than I expected. Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and start blasting them. And kind of reluctant to throw out a lightning bolt, but maybe a fireball if we aim it well enough. Down here somewhat. Back up just as it launches. I think we got most of them actually there. I don't think we caught Yeslik in crossfire. Finish them off quickly before they can rebound their strength. Guess I'm taking a bit of a beating in there. I feel like we will prevail. There's some gemstones. Nothing all that interesting. Finish them off. Some of them actually have cold hard cash. Ooh, a Lyrel's Tears necklace. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I'm actually checking them then. I'm not going to bother taking these middling gemstones, but a Lyrel Tear is quite valuable. So we haven't actually found Erlin Tree unless he was one of these Doppelgangers here. This is a very stalwart Doppelganger here. Now that we have him cornered, though, should fall soon. A letter or just a spell scroll? Spell scroll Fireball. Alright, I'm glad he didn't know how to read that. Even bad. Skydruck then looks nice enough. So tending to your wounds, Yeslik. Let's go check over there. Still one of our friends in here, huh? Perturbed. Oh. Xevric did as well. Dire Charm. Nothing in the corner. Nothing down there. Alright. I feel like we have cleared this place out sufficiently. I'm going to take a quick break in the video, and we'll be back in just a moment as we resolve with Aldeth, who's near death. Be back in just a moment, everyone.